Meet the young man here, or fairly young man, LEEMA Yani Jr. What should I say? Assalamu alaikum. Anyway, blessing and peace be unto you. A Catholic, I shouldn't be saying Assalamu alaikum.
I also get a Muslim background.
Your mama have been Muslim?
My mama or my papa come from a very strong Muslim background. So, my uncle is a reverend father.
So you take your uncle inside?
Yeah, exactly. So.
A very strong Catholic for that matter. Jolek President Jesus Madabio. Strong Catholic member. Welcome to the Today Show Breakfast here on Slick TV. Welcome to your humble abode.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling so far? You okay?
Praise God. Life day, my health okay, and I tell God thank you for that.
You tell like puss they say puss get 9 lives. They die, they kill her several times a day. You're still there alive.
Now so, God in grace.
That's the kind of man you are.
Yeah,
correct?
Grace. Now God in grace.
God in grace. I remember you survived at that early stage. You get them giants within the SLPP. Tayton Public Relations person for 1.5 time. You served 2012 to 2018?
Yeah. From 2015, I began Act Force as acting PRO. 2017, I was officially elected because 2015, when Honorable Tambasam died, 2015, during that Ebola period.
Yes.
So the NEC being for decide for the act for with PR work. So then CCR they do the job well, and then go for elect me officially in 2017. So we serve for that period till we call the party in power, and then I began for get me second time back na 2021 till 2020.
And a half time because you were not being too active that I will be more focused on governance. Then saying that you not be deputy minister of internal affairs.
Yes, but then so not in power now. Much of the work the focus of the people they shift now to governance, and so the information ministry being get a lot for do with regards that I can only come on matters party where we get activities. So now them period and they can come, but once in a while as PRO also them try for sound me opinion or party positions in terms of what in government they do. So then one moment then they have been they come. So normally we government we party in a power. They not get the political party not get much for say because there is a ministry where they in charge of that. There is a directorate where they in charge of information dissemination and information management. The opposition get much for say because now then they critique government policies. So you will find out say the opposition PR can more or less they with the ruling government radio on issues other than seeing the ruling government PRO quite often. Unlike the days of the APC where the PRO there and then the information minister. So then be the double.
I'm not sure there was any.
Bigger Cornelius Devo will not be deputy minister of information, but I also have the PRO for the APC. So you will find out say like he was almost like doing his job as government official and at the same time as
but more or less not the same job then.
Yes,
the party of the government
exactly.
leading the governance.
Exactly.
And then so the whole just match.
Exactly.
So seamlessly meaning the APC and it's by Kurma administration not being wrong, where they relieve you from the army as captain, right? As captain. Lieutenant. Where you not be guys to the captainate.
I mean just a month to that.
Yes, a month to that I remember. So meaning they're not being wrong for pull you come out of the army, where they be suspect say you will play active politics in the army. And the army are a well-disciplined institution among any other institution all over the world.
That's not correct. And besides, they deprive somebody of a job based on suspicion. That's not unverified claim that one day. So not any correct.
And so any outside smoke they fast.
So they were wrong in every sense of the word wrong. Because get me job not by means of politics, even though the tender can join army in the power. But then at the time, nobody in the government. The only person where I remember say I go talk to now 2 people there. Late Dr. Colonel Samba and late Colonel BT Masakwe. On the front, say me Mama Pujo. So I feel say the name Masakwe resonates with Pujo. So we don't do every other exercise we required for show with strength, with capacity for the commissioner's officer or for enlistry as cadet officers. So we been set for the final selection, but I see everybody they call who is. So I care for what come from the room. I take Kango 7 battalion. I go meet so rest in peace. I talk to her. I can meet Dr. Samba back in the office because I'm a Catholic and I be elders in a church, so I go meet her and talk to her. So they say, okay, so if I'm busy as I could, they say, is there anything more they want to see? And I say, they want to see how best you're able for communicate. He says, so if they ask you questions, you know, speaking English. So I actually entered it with that understanding. And then I just left school, me and the head boy of my school, so we don't use for the team before. You
mean that school where they by the roadside, na Kenema?
The whole Trinity Secondary School, the only boys' school in the Eastern region.
Correct.
Not to that you go, I guess.
I only correct that statement.
The only boys' school in the Eastern region.
Because you and Timothy Kaba attend it. Look at a roadside school.
The only boys' school in the region.
Because you and Timothy Kaba, now Minister of Foreign Affairs, now attend the same.
Of course, now and you know, the CEO, who to the give back. And another day, the verse is of school song actually. We would enter the school, we empty, but we left it with something in the head and with mindset for serve the country.
Well, me attend the College of the East.
Yeah, the college when I get woman, they already attend together with
College of the East. Anyways, we're not there to talk about K school and T school. Let's go back to LEEMA. So you say you immediately enlist, you travel and enlist into the army.
Well, a commission anyway, because enlistment different from commissioning.
Okay.
Soldiers enlist, officers are commissioned.
Oh.
But the process of before you commissioning, you can be enlisted as a cadet officer or direct entering commission.
So that was immediately after we left school, we left high school.
Yeah.
That was Holy Trinity Secondary School.
Yes.
And that was a period of transition.
Yeah.
For any good or bad reason? Did you get any intention for doing anything else other than just say, "Lago tell me Lokenda"?
Oh, for the army?
Yes.
Well, I joined the army on 2 fronts. 3 fronts. One, now being me daddy in desire, say, if we become big and reach that age of maturity, me and the other brother, if we don't make like president commission. So normally Papa Zimbabwe, if you see a ladies line on the head, we get that in chair, we see pull out, put a foot on that. We see them back with a later line, the baby, I say this line to go down.
So you still maintain a line?
Yeah, so at least for remember, say, probably this, for remember what me that they do, so I decide, say, man, don't forget for they always put this line on my head.
Why did they do that?
Well, I don't know, but we see Babu no more big line away. So,
but they're saying we didn't put line for bluff, no?
Well, I don't know.
They're saying they Babu where they put line and bluff.
Exactly. If I don't know, I got for car begin that cap we don't get face away the button at the face. I don't forget what they call her.
Pakale?
Well,
they're about.
The cap, I don't forget the way they call her. So I one cap down the way before no pass away.
So now they can begin locks.
So tell I go down 15 and I go begin use that cap the back.
You're not far from being 50.
Yeah, sure.
That's about 15 years from now.
Now, from 84 to now, I think I'm now tracking 42.
You don't reach the age of presidency. You don't.
The constitutional requirement. So if you ask me about
yes, we can talk about that.
Yes, reasons for going into the army. So one, like for also accomplish or fulfill in desire for we, and then 1, 2, but of course I will look out for job. For like able for help me mama, and which means small one the way work will come corner will be there.
So then your mama had been single parent, your daddy be there?
Yeah, sure. We left with daddy in a corner where we come. Me and my uncle line relocate to Kenema. So overall, for also provide national service, because those are the fundamental reasons. We, of course, I joined the army for provide a national service to this country in defense. So now then reasons, and they actually informed me decision for joining the army. And the good thing now that the time we will join the army, that time was just done. And so the British, through the IMAT, when they recruit safaris, they look out for young people and where they come from. Community who sign and then chiefs them or then councillors, they recommend them for can represent then communities in the national, in the army for providing national service to the country. So I remember we become the councillor, we then be end up for told me, now be my teacher then I'm a councillor back, now be recommend me for can join the army. But then I began desire for go join British Army. Then they were just on past the wars. They said that they take, they began this form the way they come out say people that they recruit people and for go join British soldier. So I go meet one IMAT brigade na Kenema say I get this go join this British Army. I don't apply. And so we say I meet them sometime, but the next 10 hours they go, they say don't travel back. Now then I go meet some officers, Colonel A.K. Mansari now, then Colonel Farmer, Bob Farmer, which other I meet. So they me to Brigadier Jem Bangura, na Benguima. So why they can't say me, Mama give me fall for Kangia, the fall kind in a road. So now he say no, he say I still appreciate the intention behind the fall wake out.
Again
the fall yes, but not being there. I say me, Mama give me fall for Kangia, but the fall kind in a road. He say no, I appreciate the intention behind the gift. So, but in spite of the fact that I've been older man and they then see me result, then begin tell me waiting for do. So 6 months to even in recruitment, maybe don't they start for jog now.
Oh,
press up, yes. I've been on the group and we train the area also go for Karen. But you know, they say the day of preparation is different from the day of
execution.
That day now we then put we say for Karen, compete now for the race. You know funny.
I know.
So that's something, bro. And I say for go do the race. For Komon Benguma go Samuel turn claim that you can't enter inside Benguma.
That distance there.
So man left na the road safe. But not before the end.
So that was how you were not able to make it to that British Army?
No, well, of course, you need to get a host now Britain, you need to get a sponsorship, you need to get, so I know we go all and but then officers they encourage me, say Israeli Army is doing well and all. And they want to tell me, say, I'm just coming from Canada, we they get courses how they attend. So I make them, then market the institution very well to me and myself. Then watch me result and say, oh, my result fine and go take me as cadet and all. So myself begin exercise now, begin practice and all. But you know, is you the army that day short test the way they give now, but come and drop. For first will be more than thousands of people will go, be more than 3,000 or 4,000 will go for the job, and they needed 20. They took in batches, batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. I go on the second batch when I be in November. So every of them batches and then are 20, then they take, then when they don't get the 60 total, then put them together, then with the soldiers and self we want for commission, put we all together, and then we compete now for the process. Every day they drop people, and every day they drop people, and because then they test your leadership skills, your mental state, your physical fitness, and all. So to the glory of God, I do my best for make sure say I go through all them exercises and they at a point where me don't know anybody. I remember vividly the only time, so now from them parents and they are not say anytime where somebody get for help you for don't make effort in your own way. In that final selection, I think I was 21 succeed, but they needed 20.
Okay. So
they advertised the threshold now being 70, now being the threshold I could remember vividly. So I score, is it 79 or 80? Wow. But the only thing I failed mathematics. So
and it's still able to get mathematics.
Yes, I failed mathematics, but I passed English well, then I passed general paper well. So I get some percentage in maths, but I fail them. So, but when they put me overall score,
not begin console yourself.
Yeah, but when they put me overall score, I able for hit the threshold
and pass them.
So now with 21 succeed now, then get for drop 1%. But this not the point to say the way they help me be get for coming. So the Canadian one drop me. So now in the Colonel General Jem Bangura, we the Kenema now. I think at that point now he get for coming.
General. Now?
Yes. He say no. We advertise on this threshold. If the candidates don't meet the requirements of the threshold, we will advertise. Yes, it is either we take them 21 or we drop the all two. So because like the candidate be one for take the other person. I don't know. It's inside we get somebody who they make your own case. So now they General Bangura come inside and say, as he say no. The candidate don't even over exceed the threshold set. So now I watch, I say, okay. So that was how I able for meet that requirement the way then take with the first batch of the first 20. So then take the other batch, the other 20. Then finally December or January now we all meet up in Benguma now for camp start training.
Otherwise, wait till you be for be. If you not be enter the army, if you not be get enlisted or commissioned into the army.
I be the member say for go to university. But yeah, well, for go study. I be the member say for go do peace and conflict. Then they be just don't come for say for go study peace and conflict studies. But then I be the
special reason for peace and conflict.
Well, if that and I be new course will be don't come and me an art student, so I been the things I go do than the first. After which I before don't think of doing law, because then I for don't get some level of maturity and all. Yes, exactly. So before I go for go read law. So but way I come now, I can't succeed now, forget the job. We go again at the final selection board, and not be easy again. So the next day I just see man, they call. I get that guidance from Colonel BT. I go to the final selection board. So as he tell me no more say anything they ask if you know something, I just speak.
Speak English.
Fortunately for me, the questions that will come be favorable to me because I don't do CRK in a school. So I understand the qualities of a good leader and a bad leader. So those were the type of questions that will come. The reason we inform a decision for joining me. But Mr. Nolef and BS say, me papa don't fed bomb because British man be at the board when a British brigadier. I say my papa don't fed bomb along the British forces. And I've been desire for law commission, so now one reason now they will inform me decision and all. So, but the Director General who did it was it AR Bio. So now NBC say LEEMA.
Ministry of Defense.
Yes, he say LEEMA. He say here is tit for tat. Where we ask you if you answer we straight. If we say na history with the kind, so you go for big college go read history.
Instead of you go make go around.
And they say for flow, so me I just be the flow. So but eventually also I take commission then. The first parent unit in our 9 battalion, Kono. So I go Kono, Colonel Emo Mansare, may so rest in peace, and I be commander. So being therefore appoint me as liaison officer, defense platoon commander. Once in a while, where the IO no day, I can act as IO. Where the adjutant no day, I can act as adjutant. Then few moments, the IMAT they meet me at the lecture, NCOs them on rules of engagement. So then self can make recommendation to the commander say me a very efficient young officer who will be useful in the headquarter company. So after my probation period of 2 years, if you see one picture of this way you been do another documentary, also team up me handing on my back. Now my profile they be they read for let them pick me, then send away they don't promote me. So shortly after my promotion, the IMATs, the legal services been they try for go through the army. They do a survey for bright young officers that we don't go recruit for can strengthen the legal department. So me being fortunate for let them select me.
At the time you not go to law it?
No. That I just don't promote to lieutenant, where I don't done me 2 years probation from second lieutenant. So then get for select me, I can go through paralegal training, which the British IMAT legal will get. So I go through me, ITP Bangura, Bremaja, when I'm magistrate now. So now we 3 go through that training day, the paralegal training. So we've been successful, we passed. And then we begin.
So Bremaja have been soldier as well?
Yeah, and I'm a squad mate now, all trained.
Okay.
So after that, we start for work between Ministry of Defense and Kokri, and Kokri as well. So we serve as paralegal, we do case file management, we advise on case file, on the areas suicide soldiers and go default, or any issues we get for do with administrative breach, we get for do with crime or civil issues in the army. So the legal department, I will be the look at them case files and they advise on them. At least I deal with some critical cases now that department we me boss, because when you don't advise, you give your boss freedom, then at the end of the day sign. So we also been the assistant at the court martial. We normally trials and can hire them civilian lawyers then when they can come.
Yes, from law officers.
Yes, so we can provide assistance as paralegal for do the administrative work, guide them with the military procedures and all. So those were the job we do. Then once in a while I will go as guest lecturer in training of troops where then they prepare for going peacekeeping training. where troops and the officers as well as soldiers where they come on courses, so we can go and also teach them on military justice system. And so now
then more or less will be the springboard for you for go do law.
Yes. So
and
because
you were still there as lieutenant where you go do
law.
You go do law
Now for college. Yes. So after I don't do that job for 3 years, making me job to 5 years, from 2 years probation, I served 3 years as paralegal. Then I applied for go study law. Ministry of Defense being able to approve me study. Then I go for go now for college. Fortunately, I able to meet the admission requirement and I was taken on board for read the law. So thankfully I able to graduate with law degree, even though in honors one as well I lost job from the army. And it'll be easy for
honors one you lost job.
Yes, yeah, 3.
We then sack you from the army.
Yes. And it'll be easy for me, yeah, but but I able to succeed, you know. So at the end of the day,
that is not to the reason we make you not able to go law school.
No, I go law school. In fact, that will batch go now 2 no more than take.
By the way, let's just clarify this. Maybe let's bring this to your attention. I don't know if you say this rumor. Say LEEMA failed in law school. Have you heard that?
I don't know.
I just need to clarify that.
Yes, they say I failed in law school. Yes. I failed in law school. So what's about that?
They say you fail in law school, the reason you make something and they think that you're able to become a lawyer or XYZ.
No, I don't for a college. I don't gain admission at law school. I don't attempt the exams 1 or 2 times. One way, of course, me not being done in a government position self. So it not be come out well. So myself decide say, okay, I just ignore that part day and then focus on politics, because for being forget that fees that moment they for pay that law school fees. Me and my uncle not to be small.
You still be depend on your uncle.
Yeah, well then I know the work again. So and the scholarship I began be just for cover for a college. So even where I be done lost job self now, it be one for become difficult pathway. Myself begin for take on I've got a reason with my boss for let them understand say my scholarship in cover throughout me stay in a college, and I may not foresee this kind of thing. I may not understand whatever reason will inform me unlawful compulsory retirement from the army. So the need for also keep to their own commitment for fulfill.
But the allegation that you be into active politics.
You know, they dismiss somebody on allegations, especially when in a career job and over and above all, now a security job. You don't train this man as an officer. You don't train how for shoot, how for defend the state. You just not get for lay them off on flimsy excuses we not aware of, especially we don't do in other department to how they train people them on justice system, on violations of rights and all. Yes, the commander-in-chief gets the prerogative for lay of anybody who not feel satisfied with in conduct and all. But you get for state and clearly why.
You can't work with somebody where...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so but you get for state and clearly why you feel say, you know, I'm satisfied with this person's conduct. If you say to somebody they lay them off for misconduct, what is the misconduct? It should not be vague. It should be spelled out clearly, let the person understand.
So you mean they not serve you the reason for you?
Not at all. I mean, I ever get query on the
quite recently also, just I think this year, some military personnel and they also been dismissed them without any reason.
No.
The press release will come out from Ministry of Defense.
You know, there must state reason. There must have to be reason.
The reason again, like we say, vague, not too clear to the public.
No, there goes
maybe military people will understand that, but ordinary civilians might not understand.
There goes state reason. First of all, so they must go on to 1 or 2 things where they don't query them for. I was never queried ever we made in a job. One day they not query me for wrongdoing, not a single moment.
Okay, nice to know. And now you don't act as several positions inside the army.
Yeah.
And you don't fortify you. You don't fortify you for be a better person, a better leader. Yeah,
the military now an institution will get a very complex administrative system. So if you don't able to survive that kind system, they even though me not to are not grow in the ranks for say don't reach certain go and do boku courses and at the army, but the very limited rank capacity where I serve, me own knowledge based way me come with na the army, able for help me for work na a strategic departments them, like for work na the Ministry of Defense at me rank. First of all, Ministry of Defense, Kokri, not of areas and other way you define young officer. So if maybe young officer I work in other areas and I get the opportunity for also interact with very senior strategic officers then.
No wonder
in meetings and all. So I learn from the deliberations, I learn from the ideas, and in conversations I learn. So I get the opportunity at a very junior rank for interact with very senior officers, strategic officers, and I learn from them. And I learn a lot from them anyway. So the officer will be there, a lot of correspondents, military correspondents, they come, we said they respond. So I able to learn military administration a lot, because also go advice on the legal matters regarding the army in terms of even doctrinal procedures. If you don't go through that training for understand what the military doctrine says about, for let you able to know how the law apply to them. So in the process, I learn and I go through series of trainings with the IMAT legal officers them where I work with. Then we conduct training for we frequently for law able to understand what for do. So in the process, I learn a lot.
No wonder Mohammed Miko Dumbuya posts my Facebook. They say, if you don't learn from LEEMA, I don't know if it's a bit you ever know that kind of name before.
No.
So Mohammed Miko Dumbuya, they say, look at it here. They say, if you don't learn from LEEMA a lesson well, continue your ignorance. Time will tell, and nobody in power now absolute. It resonates with you well, right?
I don't understand what you mean. So now
say if you don't learn from LEEMA a lesson,
I don't know which one I'm lesson where you talk about. So I don't really understand.
Well, maybe from all that you study, they also the exclusive. If you not person not learn from a lesson, you say, well, the person ignorance. Time will tell. Nobody don't get absolute power. Then
it's really subjective. That particular note is subjective. I cannot put meaning into it.
Okay.
He has the meaning better to himself.
So you get the opportunity for becoming a lawyer, but not yet.
Well, I don't put that behind me, because by me assessment, not to me incompetence me cannot become a lawyer. I just feel say there is a benchmark where the board is set, because law school is not just about the exams. It's about you being called to the bar. It's not about.
By the way,
it's not about you want to be called.
Call to the bar for 2025 will happen on the 16th.
Yeah, you have. So there's a board set up. Then get criteria as they put. So then therefore certify say you fit worthy and proper for be called. So if on 2 occasions I not see I'm say I able to meet that benchmark, I just feel say that's not the only career. I can't waste my entire life journey on that. Life is short.
On 2 occasions.
Besides, I'll go to I just after university 2015 I will graduate, because before I graduate 2014. But the Ebola outbreak,
Ebola.
We make years there was a delay in the process. So now 2015 May now we'll graduate now instead of 2014 we'll be for graduate. So 2016 I'll be the law school. So after that we'll win. We have get me appointment, because then I've been the commitment to have been made to the president. I say I get an unfinished business with the law school. I want to go back and see say I go clear them off. And honestly, I will tell you, Patrick, I studied in a law school where I go there as a minister, pass where I come on at university, go to law school.
Because then you bongo,
yeah.
You bongo there at stake.
And when the result come on, I don't see my name, I myself, I do my best for like I able for see my script there. And I see my script, and also side them draw line under me, write up, and also side them circle anything I write. But at the end of the day, I see grades that way then give me way. Not a passing grade, so more or less was a kind of a discretionary grades, because there was not a say.
You think so?
Yeah, because if you give me grade, say if there was a marking scheme, if I don't put and say okay, you don't meet this and this requirement, we can able for inform, but just like put grade normal way, another kind of thing. So
you always want for letting you justification for why somebody did do something for and on your behalf.
Well, like I tell you, the law school is not just about the exams. There are other factors. I mean, don't know what are the other factors. Because at the end of the day, before then they call on to the bar after the exams, then they get a board they meet. Other deliberations then go come in. So me don't know. And besides, even when I go to that place as a minister, I don't carry myself as a minister, no. I carried myself as a student. Exactly. So I sit down in a classroom.
Otherwise, ask the minister right now with the law school.
Now they tell you I sit down in a classroom, like in fact, my colleagues all sit down in a class, I'm going to tell you more or less, say, me not possibly down to art. When I get job for do, I farm about them. Especially where I say you want for mess around my job. That's where you cannot find the fun part of me, because now I mean one principles are we would call the 3F. you get for be farm, fear, and I don't forget the one F, but the 3F gets a meaning where you dey go. There are times where you can be friendly. There are times where you get for be fair in doing things, and the way it comes to decision making, where you get for do your job, you get for be very firm about it.
But after the November 26, even though you always lack accountability and justification for why somebody they do something, whether for you or against you, after the November 26 incident, you were called for certain clarifications. I remember in the report.
November? August?
August 10, that Pademba Road incident. I remember Emmanuel Safabla, Dr. Emmanuel Safabla, and I mean they spearhead the investigation. They say that the report, they called you for, they can respond to them, but you acted one kind of way, we're not being measure up with the entire investigation process. And you not be the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs. Now, be when other investigations, have you will remember the time period when I've been investigated? I can't precisely remember, but maybe after that August 10th. Okay, incident. August incident that happened. I think there were a time lapse within that August situations. Now you don't set up, the president don't set up a committee, and you want people and we, now people of interest for come say something, you want them for actually come to the board. And then, you know, inform them for come face the board before time. Then the very time when me members say they call me for go attend that body, now the very day when they require me. I've been also actually the investigations. So they call you today for today? They call me you talk so now. Because at the very moment their members say I've been get people that will come to me, we will be sit on our office and sit down before me with the talk. Now I get call from the secretary. So now recently I seen reading on Facebook where I understand say the person will being called me now and I've been the secretary to that board, not to be the ex-servicemen association secretary. So in my mind, so you are a secretary and then you know say now be a minister in the place called to. And then you were talking to me like you pick you in house. You don't know say I would wait for so you don't know say this special investigation. I said no, honestly I'm not aware. I say, so the person yes. I said I'm not aware. I said there is an investigation going on. But if you don't call me now, you call me for like a cam, I get guests then to me. So can we reschedule? Because if you tell me, say you need me this moment, this very moment, I cannot come now. But can I come after I finish the meeting while they're into? He said, let me go here for my drop the call. He said, you go here for me? Yes, he dropped the call. They never drop any message? No. The next person who called me was Colonel Goto. You know, say, now you would wait for this. I said, but Colonel, this is not the tone. Not a professional tone this in which you can be able to address somebody. Yes, I agree, say you know a retired colonel, I'm a retired lieutenant. But also understand, say, I also get a state responsibility where you want to talk to me, not to detone this. So if I not go for that and I said drop the call, okay, you go here from we. The same thing as the Saturday. Yes. So after that, nobody talked to me. The following day was Avama will call me, say, they say, you say, you know, they attend the committee investigation. I said, that's not the story. Now that didn't tell you not to say it happened. I not been get a prior notification for attend this special investigation committee. I only got a call yesterday from a secretary, and then Goto also called. I asked them, say, I did in the meeting at the time when they call me, but if they require me, because since my board, that moment when they require you to say you not show up, other person go there on board, or so tell that they didn't either one deal with that time, you know the day, then go for scatter. So I tell them, say, if they still need me because I guess them before me now, let them just tell me after this meeting if I come. So nobody talked to me about that. So now like let's set him up. You understand? If he doesn't, then we fail. So nobody talked to me. The other day when Avama called me, if you then be really want me for go give me your account, what you before they expect? Oh, they call you yesterday, say for car attend this meeting, you not come. So but the next way he called me, they say you say you know that. I said no, that was not the story. And after I explained to her what happened, I thought if I don't even say, okay, so you're available now, you will come now. Instead not even give me option. Exactly. So then it's like, okay, so the time will be available for make you can, you know, come. So we're not interested in your account anymore. So that's the kind of thing. So at the end of the day, only for let them go pull report but me not actually see the report itself. So it could even be say that except when me see in social media, it may not be in that report. You never set that on that report. But if me see that, report, no. Not only the excerpt side and talk about extrajudicial killing, they try for mention my name, they kind of way. I say what? So, but for saying a report document, I not see that report yet. If me see that report,
I go me say, well, come on, I go know him who step for take. But that one when me see on social media, you know enough for I rely on them. What if he be say what he has seen on social media, not in the report?
But you not be aware of the incident at Pademba Woodway being result to the release of some inmates?
No, that time me not in the army now.
No, as deputy.
I mean, what say? I mean, that's not in a government. Which one?
The November.
No, me not be in a government.
No, the August 10 incident. You not be.
No, August 10 not be getting nothing for do it in Pademba prison. No. August situation. No, there was nothing about Pademba. I think in November we get something for do it Pademba.
And the August 10, the August 8, 9, 10 incident.
Nothing. No, not be getting nothing for do the prison. I think the prison break not be a special occasion. It's not be a special situation way different from August situation.
Okay. What's not be your leadership decision at the time of that November incident day?
November?
Yes.
No, I was not part of November. I was not in government.
I don't know why.
August?
The August 10.
Well, yeah, the leadership decision not be there about me on survival first of all. Before even we come for talk about leadership, was about my own survival.
So you mean that let me go after you?
Yeah, because maybe then I was that they me decide not for come on. Since me not get nothing for do operations. But whatever the money be do advertise, then go for come out, then go for can demonstrate. All security measures will be required for be taken. We don't take and decide on that. So that they me decide even for staying I was not for Kamna Street. But when I get called from the director of operations of OSD, I then decide say, okay, let her verify, let her go out and check. Just the campus way keen say you want for see say sanity day and all. So that way you give me that impression because they're working hour even. But because of that kind of thing day, I just want to avoid situations. So I decide for staying at my house. And before that, I don't get my own personal intelligence on a plan for personally attack me. So on that basis, that day I not decide for come out. I mean I decide not for come out that day. So but when this commander called me say everything is calm and quiet, situation is under control. So me decide even my normal route what I use for Kanwokuna office, I not use that route today. I use the alternative route, go past by Dre, come. Whether I'm in vehicle plates then see, and then by the time I get to Wellington, I met a standoff between then I be Mendy, now be the head, the OSD. So I met a kind of standoff with some irate youths them, they were highly intoxicated, and they were very massive, and get implements in their hands. Then so I meet them. There was a tear gas fire where even lead to roadblocks for the traffic. So me about them calm down for also a seat for clear the traffic and also. But it be the about them now like a particular area they be the common at Wellington. It be cool. So I watch. I remember I say president of there, and all of this again. State House was key. So myself I decided say, la rush. Law left that scene the law rush because State House is very key. You never know what in this go end up to. So now I tell you about that. I say, I can't claim now the much car. Claim. We left that place there. So we end up for use old road blocks them, they take out gone. By the time they get to me vehicle in face.
Blocks by the state security.
Yeah, no state security. People and pull things then I do. Table level, this and that to block, can't put on block the road. So now God help me, I get a brave driver where they with me be very brave.
Operational.
Yes. So a bulldoze. Unfortunately, I will commend Mendy because then Seth actually left the scene. In fact, we all use all road Seth. Then said they can't clear. Of course, we're there. They come and clear. My vehicle, by the time they get to Upgon, my vehicle in face all on damage. So the crowd they come towards me be very massive towards my vehicle, especially them side away road block. So me say tell the bobo and say this one you na survival, this na self-defense now. So of course they know what for do, then cock the weapon and put them up. So when the crowd they really engulf my vehicle, so then they shoot up. So the crowd they disperse. And we not check for roadblock, we just be the bulldoze. So that was how I got to State House. I meet JJ and then a meeting.
You mean JJ Safa?
Yes, now be the chief minister because I've been need for brief amount waiting they go waiting me don't pass through. There are a few things I will not say, but I tell God thank you, I survived it. Anyway, I survived it. So later we team up na State House, na defense day. So me and deputy minister now, defense, we be the talk on assessment of the situation. Unfortunately, now I get called from, one of the generals that we go ahead. We now the current army chief now, when General Sise, Komon Sise. So then we give them update. So now he say let them give me the phone, la listen with him. So I listen. And they say the crowd is really massive. What do we do? So now I say, well, if that is the case, we're not only on the ground because we say pass through, but then when we come, like now then youth man them more or less at the sea boku, and then the roadblocks be there. So at this time when we don't come, because we don't come something like an hour or two where this call come from General CC. So I said, well, if that is the case, now that's an way we don't drop call now. I mean, DMD the talk. I said the only thing we will do at this material time now, and for let them declare curfew. Then declare curfew, we will get boots on the ground. That will go for help for let the security situation not even fall. We go for preserve the stability of the state. Yes. So then that's and then they now me not the member say again, me not minister. Be getting like say
like any ordinary.
No, like a mina soldier man. So because what would they like where they corner, then crisis situations they will kick out based on even training we'll get. So you they left too much procedure for us because if you say they follow the rigid procedural rules,
like
so still go down well. So there was always this proactive means of the commanders then for engage each other at that levels, then later procedures can be followed. Because for what something happen for manage the situations first now very, very important. So that moment now the next year can I'm in mind for call IG direct. Say IG, well, this is the report that is no, current IG fire cell. They've been really
okay. We don't take.
Yes, they do a lot of good job that day. General Lavon then do extremely well that day. So and within that period, then really try. So I call IG cell. I say this is not the situation right now. Me and Colonel Mona Masako team up the talk when I have the Deputy Minister of Defense. I say this is not the situation where you don't get from in commanders and on the ground. I say so at this material time since una get primacy over internal security, I say good for like you declare engage curfew. Yes and try for declare curfew. So now they say well you don't get that yet from Avayama. So now I call Avayama right away. I say well this is not the situation right now.
Avayama not be waiting.
ONS coordinator.
Okay.
That's not the situation is this right now.
Mr. Koko.
Yes. I said this is not the situation at hand right now. I said so now for let we not allow anything for really go wrong. Or it go beyond control, no go be managed. Let there be an immediate declaration of curfew. So Avayama say no, you not time it. I said what time are you waiting? Me say so don't pass through. Yes, I don't pass through this kind of thing. Right now look me vehicle team up a damage. There are generals on the ground where they tell you say this is what is happening. The crowd is massive.
The situation
exactly. So are we going to wait? Let that massive crowd come
and
state out before we declare curfew. So I even go further for talk. Say I say if this government fall, we're all not responsible for that. So by 3 o'clock now, a team come up from State House say for go na office to the VP for let them go hold a meeting on it. I say me I they watch over the situation because then before President they travel. The colonel will be in charge of the State House security then, they undergo suspension. So, and I decide for they around State House for also oversee
security.
Exactly.
Situation.
So when they go, I say no, me are there. So my boss been there. I say so when I go, my boss did it. So they went to the meeting with the VP. So me no good. Then come back. Now I say when I go up, kind of pass will declare curfew. Now the only way we go able to sort this thing out. After some time back. A number of them can again say for go get meeting na State House. I said when I go to my who then I do. So I not actually go in that meeting and they. So at the end of the day then come out again. So but to cut a long story short, when myself done because within our State House I already gunshot by country 3. So now I said this is serious. So now that moment and then now myself within a State House, I said, well, at this matter, I said, when I go na State Lodge, go call the AA for patrol the perimeter fence. So they go State Lodge and take the AA and begin patrol the perimeter fence of State House.
That talk we get a machine.
Yeah. For patrol the perimeters of State House, because at the end of when then kind of crisis they happen, if you play with them, they go reach a turn where if you not able to control, and when government fall. You always get in your own challenges where they pose to the country in economy, property, a lot of damage occur. Even if now 1 week safe then they happen. So you don't want that kind of thing to happen. So for preserve government, that na be me on focus. So we make sure say proper defense was placed for State House, nothing not able to happen within them period and day. Then 2 days after, the president will require for return. And when a leader not there around and crisis occurred, where it come back, part of the things that we can get assurance, where you see trusted or loyal people there around, that gives him the assurance even for step on the ground. So what me do, for make I not just the normal na State House, I don't know what they happen that night, where the patrol team, they go, I join them. We go as far as Eastern Police. We take and come by Abacha Street, come bus station. We come down by St. John. We run down Seabad. Come on Seabad, we come na State Lodge. We run down by Jumuku.
So we comb the area first?
Not to comb, the patrol. So at this period where I made it tell you now, in fact, there was calm in everything. People learn there about the normal business.
So one for be rest assured.
Maybe one for be rest assured say there is calm, there is normalcy in everything.
So when the president they come na a situation where no that
absolutely.
Kind,
because if you have a situation where it not be required for calm, any kind way before don't make sure you communicate that. So after we don't do all of this, we come back, we go back in the State House that very night. So the next day the president come, I go see bad, we go collect him. Yes, we go collect him, we come left an house. I return to the State House. That day I sleep back in the State House, because in the State House I be sleep throughout that 3 days.
So you relocate?
Yeah, I know be there in my house. So after that now, I sleep day one day, the next day we president begin work now I go back to my house. Then I start for work normal. So that was all my involvement about that August 10 situation.
And there was another situation about remember the period, the prison break, will be lead to where people they say na Paulo Conte and Ampu. You remember that incident? You are still deputy minister of affairs.
Yeah, there was an attempt for, there was a prison break situation.
Yes, and lives were lost.
Well, me don't know of that anyway, but the period when me come in...
Report the way come out indicates say lives were lost within the prison.
Of course, there was an investigation and there was a report to that where government be pull report.
And they say...
You dey expect, wait. You dey expect a prison break and you expect say you approach them in a civil manner. They say prison break, who say you get hardcore criminal, you expect say government for approach that in a civil manner? No, the only thing you get for approach out a high level of professionalism. But you are talking about prison break. But the only thing we can tell you, by the time me own attention was called to that situations, when me meet normalcy in the situation, but the place was still tense with massive crowd around.
So you not get any knowledge or awareness or any prior notice of waiting for do or waiting be happen, waiting be lead to that prison break?
No.
You only go and meet now normalcy don't restore.
Yeah, sure. So I meet normalcy don't restore at the place. And when we reached it, the first thing I asked now be the status of the high-profile prisoners.
Paulo Conte?
Yes, Paulo Conte, Conesina, Koita, and all. So then they say, then they intact, then you don't sell, no problem, not being deal with the cell.
Koita was in prison at the time?
Koita.
Okay.
Yeah, Koita.
Not the one now where Kamas is...
Nine, the tell you about. Yeah, that time they did it. So, when I asked them status...
You mean Amadou Koita?
That I tell you. Okay. That time their status was, their own status, nothing not be wrong with them. So I did observe the situation. So the crowd will be massive. So either not be the intention will be for stampede, for go. So when me say, me don't observe all thing, I don't know say. So the next thing I say no, I pull them and unfortunately as we pull them this so now in the crowd scatter. You don't understand? So the crowd scatter. So we pull them, they will move them in bounds, we bring them come to a relatively stable place, sanitized place also, conducive. So we bring them come, Musa will for come with them. Musa nobody know even. So after some time, after the whole...
You mean nobody know?
Musa me bring them. But of course now a very safe place. Maybe if you say they not be know because as we pull them commander, now everybody come on at the place.
In fact, at the time about George Williams as well, we did there.
We don't know about George Williams.
About George Williams?
No, me don't know that one day. No, the one that we me know of now they are called so to you.
Okay. So you not be getting any prior knowledge?
No.
Quite a long ride you don't go through turmoil as deputy minister.
Well, all in service to Sierra Leone.
I don't think any deputy minister don't ever experience during in tenure the situations where you experience.
Well, we come now government at a time where people don't paint a lot of human rights issues around with leadership. So and people don't set that kind of trap for let things that happen and justify say what will be the talk about this person are true. So some of we have been very committed to and believe in the leadership and committed to party in this country. We've been very sincere for make sure say we succeed and prove people in wrong, say waiting they say about President Bio is not true. So I do my jobs with all sense of sincerity to this country, to my leadership, and that was what I did. So now make able for succeed in spite of whether I was working with people who are not genuine with me or not, but I was very genuine, I was very sincere to this country and to the leadership of this country.
LEEMA, before we turn to the audience for listening to them, before we open the call line, let's speak to two issues quickly. Firstly, your status within the SLPP.
I don't
still an SLPP?
Of course. Me a registered member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, and I don't serve the party for 2 consecutive periods as public relations officer at a critical time when SLPP was unattractive to the mindset of the public. We don't camp, we don't do our own best for markets SLPP and make them very attractive to Sierra Leoneans and for beliefs.
Go and fetch me in the studio for program, not program. I said, LEEMA, come on, this is an internal policy. And we provide in-house moderator. Come on, you can't moderate your own program, and you almost call on me.
No, but you are like for me. You are like for me in public. The only thing I don't build on your agenda. We come inside they lead me on narrative.
Yes. So what is your current status now within the party?
I'm a member of the party, a very senior member of the party, and I'm a senior member of the party. That's
senior member of the party.
Yeah, we don't serve as PRO for 2 consecutive times.
Party then get categorization. Member, ordinary member, chief patron, grand chief patron. You get then categorization in there.
I'm a grand chief patron member, and then I get before I left office. Actually, I go for upgrade my status as distinguished grand chief patron member. Yes. So I left me money there. I got my receipt with acknowledgement of payment. They say card not there for that time they will go. So I don't left me money there. I get acknowledgement of payment. We are the wait now. Yes, they own tenure. So now that are the wait for. But yes, now
that means if you go to the distinguished grand chief patron, you get an ambition. Way bigger than waiting.
It not necessarily mean so. If you don't serve for a party, the party don't able for make you get status. You want for also increase your contribution, because the higher your status go, the higher your contribution. So you also want for increase your contribution.
And the higher you go, the higher people expectation. They go say this person they look for something.
But that's nothing not bad for like look for something. There's nothing wrong for like look for something. That is why you join an organization for serve the organization at the same time for also benefit from the organization. So and if that are the platform for like you also use them as a springboard for look for something, there's nothing wrong with that.
And in this case, law confirm this. Now to say waiting people they say you go for the presidency.
I get an intention of leadership for the party. Then they are not the hide from that.
Leadership of the party or the presidential flag?
But that is where it starts. Where you get the leadership of the party, then eventually then go for go nominate you for as a presidential candidate for the party. So it starts with leadership of the party. So I have an intention to lead the party.
Through the presidential flag?
And that's what I'm saying.
Leadership can be either an executive.
No. As you say leadership, okay, let's just say flag bearer.
So this is true.
Yeah, when you say leadership, basically that's what it means.
So this is true.
No, I have an intention of that. That is not something I'm shying away from. Not to say anything where they hide from.
Who side this come out?
Who side come out?
Yes.
It come out from the fact say I'm a Sierra Leonean, and I get the inclination for serve my country at a higher level.
But you can serve your country.
I say at a higher level.
Oh, okay.
I don't serve my country in different capacity, but at the intent for serve my country at a higher level.
What are they pushing so?
Nobody's pushing me, except for the fact say me a Sierra Leonean, and I feel say based on constitutional requirement, I meet the requirements them as citizen of this country for able for go for the higher seat of the land.
LEEMA, we'll continue this conversation, but we'll open the call line out to the audience. We're going for ask LEEMA questions or make 1 or 2 comments with LEEMA for let LEEMA clarify in a more civil and responsible way, rather, I should say. 072 500 Paulina, kindly help LEEMA with pen. Let's just take notes. 072 500 442. That the number we go call you and join the conversation. 072 500 442. Call we. I discuss with one time Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, one time Publicity Secretary or spokesman for the SLPP, and one time several other things. One time senior prefect or head boy for one roadside school in Kenema.
That's why he's also in a roadside school?
Not a roadside.
You are fortunate, at least you not go dig diamond. Because we not get alternative. Either it's Lamb book or you go dig diamond. We will not be got alternative. Pass your shadow book.
We're going to call on the line. Good morning. Hello? 072-500-442, the number for call me and join the conversation. Where you call me, where your phone beginning, you stay away from your TV sets, distance away, or you turn down the volume of your TV sets, please. 072-500-442. We don't discuss a lot with Lilo and LEEMA. Otherwise, I would simply just say, Lilo and LEEMA, we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best in this union. This union.
Intention.
Oh, the long list and turmoil you see within the party. So right now, just imagine how you going for make them through. Why don't we take this call first? If you can't respond to that one day. Good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay, so this long list and turmoil of what's in the happen so within the party, it's not
turmoil.
Yes.
How? What you say turmoil regime?
You know aware of the AFAFs. What they go with.
But who's in my organization where you get where you know get inside?
But I didn't have governance now.
But it no matter. It no matter. As long as but the ones that win a family, people that they charge more.
Let's take this call.
They get family.
Good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning. It's not David.
Hello, I can't hear you, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
We seem to get problem with that line there. So
hello?
You say even human, well, you're in governance, you're supposed to be stable.
If Papa know they get picking in a house that they make palava, even when the party provide everything for them. You see, at the end of the day, they just go for managers as a family. You go see them will get a but at the end of the day, if you can offend that family, you will not see a family unit. So kind of a one person inside that family, even when they get them palava as a family, they don't say they are operating as a family unit.
Okay, so not attempt to take a call. Hello, good morning. We seem to get problem with the call line. 072-500-442, that number you will call me and join the conversation, however. Otherwise, by the next one, if we still get problem with the call line, then we'll have to close the call line.
Hello, good morning.
Pardon us for that. Let me take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing, Patrick?
Hello?
Yeah, Patrick, how good morning?
I'm afraid we will close the call line because we're not hearing anything absolutely. If you call me and
hello,
the call is on,
we'll
really get you. I'm afraid we'll have to close the call line there. Thank you very much for you to take time for call. And if you attempt for call, thank you very much and we apologize for that. So that's not for be enough justification for why these things they happen within the SLPP.
Patrick, they happen in any human organization. Yes, so there are times when I'll get disagreement on issues. It can be personal, it can be ego, it can be even institutional. But what's important when I exist as an institution, are there mechanisms for addressed on a disagreement? Yes. There are a lot of mechanisms where they address on a disagreement, whether in terms of rules, in terms of constitutional framework, in terms of elders also playing role for reconcile indifferences. So that is important by every organization in survival. And
then LEEMA in the next in the coming months would be declaring for the presidential flag, because in the coming months now the race then begins to find power.
Yeah, let's see which decision will the party they come up with first. When the party don't come up with statement, then we will know now how they start. Because it all depends on the direction where the party they show we now. So the worker.
So if not that, what else? What next?
Well, for now, me, like all this period, I've been busy with my farming work and at the same time doing my own personal research about myself, for able to know me history, my roots, especially where I left small, me daddy die.
At what age were you?
I was small.
Tell you daddy died?
Yeah.
And you not get for leave for that you not get for leave for the fruits of your labor.
Well, until I still maintain at the carrying name. That is more important. The current name, whatever it's happening, I am the living representation of an now on earth. So,
and clarify this before we close this conversation. LEEMA Yani Jr., Lawrence Lahai LEEMA.
Yeah. Me daddy, their names and a title names them. One get for do with a war hero, being a war hero. Then one also get for do with being a leadership heir, right? The Yani actually, now a title name we carry as an heir or a successor to Ndadi in status, who had provided leadership at the founding formation of this land, and or in bloodline. The LEEMA name na a name we choose as in war hero name, especially when return for bomber. So that is why he is also in heroic name na Amara Siaka LEEMA, and then in leadership name na Safa Siaka. Siaka Yani. So you can call me LEEMA, you can call me Yani. It all depends on how, which side you want for show me. Well, if you as a leadership, if you want limit now to paramount chief, that is up to you. But this is somebody who actually returned from World War II. Then also he was acknowledged as a war hero, and then he chose in war heroic name as Amara Siaka LEEMA, and then in leadership title as heir apparent to Ndadi, and he chose the name winner Safa Siaka Yani. So it depends on who side you want limit now.
And then the chieftaincy title na Dama Chiefdom.
Na Yani.
Yani.
Yeah.
So meaning.
Now the leadership title only.
Yes. So meaning you na a paramount chief, na a ruling family, na a ruling house you come out.
Yes.
And you choose rather for take politics over chieftaincy.
I don't want to go into detailed conversation when it comes to that. When I talk about leadership, it's a broad phenomenon. So whether Damayani was only limited to chieftaincy in terms of leadership, or whether Salwis, if I can call the other name, whether it was only limited to chiefdom, because if at the time we lead in the fact there was nothing like a chiefdom governance.
Okay. So, we get Rotractor Bunduka na Facebook page to say here. LEEMA is a sober figure. I strongly believe, but honestly, it requires something else to be a president in Sierra Leone.
Well, I don't know what it requires by your own definition.
But
the Constitution don't define what it requires for be president. What else it requires?
So you don't 40 years.
You don't
pass 40 years.
Of course, I don't pass 40. I don't pass 40. What else it require? I graduate. What else?
But for me, president, you don't say.
I've also served in the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, because for you also serve as a leader for your country, for able to defend your country. I get the knowledge of defense.
Okay.
So what else it require? Let's tell you.
Well, maybe.
I forgot joining club.
LEEMA Yani Jr. or Lawrence LEEMA, anyone who will carry now.
Yes.
It fits
Exactly.
LEEMA Yani Jr., Lawrence LEEMA. Thank you very much for your time. We wish you the very best in your next endeavor.
No, my pleasure for Canada.